Hello and welcome. Today we are going to factorize few questions by grouping. My first example, factorize a m square minus 2m plus 3m minus 6 by grouping. That means we have to at least group terms. Now there are 4 terms, so I'm just going to group them in pairs. So I'm going to group m square minus 2m and then 3m minus 6. Before we choose, make sure there is something you can take as a common factor. Now because m square minus 2m, I can take m out. Likewise, in 3m minus 6, I can take 3 out. So the grouping has to be done in such a way that you can take something out, number 1. Number 2, there should be a common factor for both of them. Okay, so let us solve the first part. So we have m square minus 2m. Now when you look at m square minus 2m, m square minus 2m, m can be taken out. If I take m out, you're leaving with m square. So I've taken m, so m square becomes m. Then take away. In 2m, I've taken m out, leaving with 2. Plus, maybe you can see that here, if I write m square minus 2m, m goes into both, m goes into m square m times, m goes into this, so leaving with m minus 2. So that's why I got that. Now I have 3m minus 6. Now we have to look at the number. 3 goes into 3 and 6. So I take 3 out. That 3 goes away. 3 goes into 6 twice. So it's m minus 2. So now this becomes 3 bracket m take away 2. Now when you look at the next term, something is common in both. M minus 2 here, m minus 2 here. So that can be taken out. If I take the m minus 2 out, leaving with m in the first term and plus 3 in the next term. So this is your answer. So factorization for this question, m square minus 2m plus 3m minus 6 is m minus 2 times m plus 3. Okay, now okay, let us go to the next example. The next example says, still we are in factorize, 3x to the power 3 minus 5x minus 6x squared plus 10. Okay, now I'll see whether I can take anything outside from here. 3x cubed minus 5x. I'm going to write the question here. 3x cubed minus 5x. The way it looks, x goes into both of them. If I take x outside, this x cubed becomes x power 2, that x will disappear. So therefore, you are left with 3x squared minus 5. Now, I'm going to do the next one, which is minus 6x squared. The next expression is, next grouping is minus 6x squared plus 10. Now here, only one number goes, which is 6 and 10. The number goes is 2. But if I take 2, what happened is, if I take 2, then 2 goes into minus 6 minus 3 times. And then this would be 5. But in my previous factor, I have 3x squared. So I need to make sure I have 3x squared. So I should take minus 2 outside. Okay, when I take minus 2 outside, then you're left with this becomes positive 3 and this becomes minus 5. So you are left with 3x squared take away 5. So now, as I told you, we are going to group them. I'm going to group these two and these two. The first one gives me x outside. I've done that here. 3x cubed minus 5x can be factorized as 3x cubed minus 5x. This can be factorized as this. So I'm going to write it here. So that has to be x bracket 3x squared minus 5. And the next one, we have done that here as minus 2 bracket 3x squared minus 5. Now, next line. When you look at it, the next line is actually this 3x squared minus 5 is common in both of them. So I'm going to take that out. When I take the 3x squared minus 5 out, what is left? I have to open the bracket. What is left here is this one, and the other one you have minus 2. So three x squared minus 5, and then whatever left here is x, and then take away 2. So this is your final answer. Okay.